Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to check out this new sort of event type thing that has dropped. This is the first time they're doing something like this. Personally, I love it. There's a lot of discontent in the community about it. I'm going to kind of go over some things. Again, personally, I am actually a big fan of this, right? This whole Extreme Z area event. I actually think they did do a really good job with that. A lot of people disagree, but there's some things I have to go over, right? So number one, you do have to do some special conditions in order to unlock the actual event itself, right? Which is complete all of the story stages. There it is. We just unlocked it right there. You have to complete all of the story stages, Z Hard and Normal, for the Cell Games story event. You have to do it for the Cell Saga story event, and you also have to do it for the Android Saga story event. Now, the other thing, too, is that there's 2 farmable units from the Android Saga story event you must farm and use. There's one from the Cell Saga event you must farm and use. And there's one from the Cell Games event you must farm and use. This is what has people upset. I guess it's because people didn't want to farm some of these units. I mean, I did see some people saying, like, okay, you know, I don't ever use the Android team. I don't have Android 17. I'm not going to use the Android Saga team, so I didn't farm up Android 18, right? Like, I do get that. I understand the point to that, because Android 18, she's the best support type unit for the Android category team. But, you know, if you don't use the Android category team, I guess I get it, right? So these 4 units you have to use. Now, again, people are gassing it and complaining, but at the end of the day, these are so easy to grind. Like, this is not a big deal at all. It's not. Even people are like, oh, Android 18, you got to get it from the Baba shop. Number one, they gave out a free copy of Android 18 for doing the tutorial. So if you did the tutorial and didn't, like, just say, no, I don't want to do it, you got this Android 18 for free. If you bobbed her, I mean, that's kind of on you. I have been telling people not to baba units, not to get rid of units until you open up all their Duke paths. For, like, years, I've been telling people, you know, there's only so much I can do. I always thought they might kind of do stuff like this. This is why, again, I'm the biggest whale in the game. I am the #1 whale in Dokkan. No one summons more than me. I have all 4 of these units rainbowed before this event even showed up, right? Because they're all unique. They're interesting units. So I've been recommending to people, yeah, rainbow these guys. Android 18 is good. Rainbow her. Yardrat Super Saiyan Goku has a unique gimmick. Rainbow him. I've been telling people this. So here's what has people really upset. Is not only do you have to use those 4 units, but it's a ridiculously small pool of characters you can use, right? So a lot of people are likening it to when the LR Prime Battle Goku event originally came out, where you had to use, like, Super Strikes and stuff like that, right? So number one, we have to use this Cell right here. Not really a big deal. Cell's leader skill is okay. Let's go ahead and build a team, right? So we're going to go ahead and go to the Android/Cell Saga category, because that's where all these units are. So basically, I think there's 2 leaders that you're going to want to use here. One is Int Cell, because he's 2 key, 50% of stats, which is not bad, so we will use him as a leader. Again, a lot of people have said, oh, I never bothered to EZA Cell. I don't want to put orbs into him. Again, I'm telling y'all, I'm the biggest whale in the game, and I still have this guy Rainbow. This guy is good. This unit is good. People who say, I don't want to put materials into him, I don't really understand that. Because this guy is a top-tier Dokkan Battlefield unit. Like, people, I guess, like, everyone is showing me, like, why y'all struggle with Dokkan Battlefield is because y'all aren't putting effort into your box. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real here. This guy is good. And unless you're a brand new account or you've re-rolled, which Dokkan does not want you to re-roll, by the way. As long as you didn't do that, you would have this guy. You know, maybe not rainbowed, but he doesn't need to be rainbowed to beat this event. You just need him fully Easy 8, SA15. That's it. And it's not difficult to do that. It's not. Like, I'm sorry. Now, if you don't have that Cell, you know, you never know. Maybe you are a new player. Maybe you've been playing for 2 years, but you've just had the worst luck ever and have never pulled Cell. Someone out there, that is the case, right? Well, guess what? The LR Androids are here. They give 4 key. They don't give stats, but that's at least something. We are going to bring the LR Androids because we're fighting Vegeta and Trunks in this event, so they're SCR. Let's see. We have to bring these 2, and we have to bring these 2. So, boom. That's probably the team that we're going to go ahead and build. Let me get rid of you. Wait. Can I? Okay. So here we can actually see all the units we can bring. There's second form Cell. This Cell right here, the AGL one, is pretty good. I actually wish I had him rainbowed. I think he'd be very good for this event right here. We have Android 16 as well. This guy is going to be super important in the next event. But guess what? Even though people are complaining, oh, it's so difficult, it's so tedious, dog, these are like all free-to-play units. Like, look at this. Like, Cell and TN are pointless. Don't worry about them. You're not going to really want to use them. AGL Super Vegeta could be useful here since this first one is an STR unit. Depending upon how things go, maybe I will rainbow him for this. But, like, you know, you don't need Super Vegeta for this. You don't. By the way, is his leader skill better? I actually should double check what Super Vegeta's leader skill is, because I'm looking at that. If that's all types, then Super Vegeta actually probably would be a better pick as leader than Int Cell. So, you know, obviously, not everyone is going to have Super Vegeta. No, he's just Int type. Okay. So, all right, let me go ahead and pick our units. Boom, boom, and we'll go ahead and hop in. I'm honestly not really too concerned. You know, you guys know how I go. Like, any unit that I think is usable, I've rainbowed. Like, you know, and again, people will say, oh, well, truth, you know, we don't whale like you. It's like, that's cool, but I didn't rainbow as many units as I have by whaling, right? And what I mean by that, hold on, let me clarify. I have so many orbs because I grind my ass off in the world tournaments, right? Again, I don't expect everyone to do that because world tournaments are annoying, but, you know, I just want to remind people, like, you know, if I did it, people can too. I'm not special. So, like, that's, you know, that's just the point I'm trying to make here. I think people are needlessly complaining about this event when, honestly, this is not that bad. I think this is a good event for the game. So, let's go ahead. Android 18 can be useful. I believe these units, they can be stunned, they can be sealed, they can have their attack lower. So, again, people are kind of gassing, oh, it's so difficult, it's so difficult. No, it's not, because you can do all these different things to them. So, Cell's taking double and triple digits right there. Not really a big deal. This is going to hurt. I think this will do 50, 60, 70k, something like that. So this will, yeah, 54k. That's a lot. That's an issue. But 18 will now lower Trunks' attack, so we don't have to worry about him as much. And then Goku also potentially can stun him. And Goku in the second or third slot will be able to get counterattacks, so he'll be able to do a very nice amount of damage. So again, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. People are complaining so much about this event, and I just don't get it, because all these units are free. People are complaining just to complain. I actually, to be honest, I'm very disappointed in people. I do not think that this is that bad, right? That we have to, you know, oh, they did such a bad job. I just don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna super attack with Goku and Gohan right here, because okay, wait, no, okay, that was a mistake. Goku and Gohan, they do not yet lower attack. They do after they start getting easy aid. At that point, they actually lower attack, right? I do need to remember that. So, like, okay, because here's the thing. The other thing, too, is this event is meant just to easy aid the Goku and Gohan unit, and then also easy aid the Vegeta and Trunks unit, right? Well, I mean, these units are really, really good. Personally, I think they made this event, like, reasonably difficult, and one of the big things about that, we will use the mechanic right here, because Trunks will actually be really good here, because Trunks gets a monstrous buff, an attack and defense buff right at the start, so he's going to be really, really good right here. Oh, actually, wow, my Cell actually has way better defense, so okay. I guess I'm just going to leave Cell right here. Sure, we'll do that, because our Cell has the best defense. I do want both Trunks and 18 to super attack. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. So Ki is definitely an issue, right? Like, let me not even front on that, because you can't use items since it is an easy A type event, right? So, and I really wish I would have gotten a super attack off with Android 18. I guess that's where having to use double Cell can be a bit of an issue, right? In the fact that we can't really, like, easily super attack every single turn. Okay, so, yeah, Goku and Gohan, they'll have our best defense right now. I'm wondering if I should transform into Gohan, or if I should leave Goku in the first slot, because here's the thing about Goku. In the first slot, Goku does get that 50% chance to dodge after he attacks. So the 2 second attacks by Trunks Goku will have a really good chance to dodge, and he does reduce damage from normal attacks as well. So honestly, I think this is the move. We're going to go ahead and see how well Goku can get his dodges in. Because of the fact that we can't super attack with this Gohan and Goku, I'm not going to use the mechanic there, and I'm going to save those orbs for next turn. So, I don't know, maybe using an LR... Ooh, that's a little bit much. Okay, that's... that's definitely a lot of damage. Let me not, you know, be talking about all this stuff like, oh, it's not so bad, it's not so bad, and then I come in here and die at the first try. No! Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Dude, I'm telling y'all, I don't think this is that bad. This is definitely not that bad. It does make me think if maybe I should put in... Nah. Well, do I want to get rid of the androids and bring in AGL Super Vegeta instead? I am very tempted to do that. Because Super Vegeta gives Ki to several types of units, which definitely can be good since Ki is an issue, right? But hey, that's fine. Again, personally, I love this. I think this is fantastic. This is the type of stuff I want to see Dokkan doing more. Like, just these copy-paste events, like, no. Like Dokkan being experimental, trying things out like this is just way better, right? Like, a lot of people are saying that, like, they're upset about how the rewards are divvied up, though. So, like, I will leave it like this, I guess. We might take some damage anyway, but this shouldn't be too bad. I'll probably save all the... No, I'm going to get the in-type orbs with Goku, actually, because he can go ahead and stun. So, the rewards from this EZA, right? This EZA doesn't really give us a ton of rewards besides actually EZAing the units. But, the raid EZA that's coming in a couple of days, I believe in 5 days, we're going to be able to do the raid EZA. That one, they did actually give all the rewards to. So, previous raid EZAs... think of the Jiren EZA, and also think of the Omega Shenron EZA, did not give out like 30 stones, and they did give out some orbs and stuff, but they didn't give out like 30 stones and big rewards like that, right? But this one, they actually are. Okay, so Ki definitely becoming an issue here for some of these rotations. I'm going to keep my... I'll do this. This will give us a little bit of healing, which is good. It's not a super attack, though. And I'm going to keep my Rainbow Cell at the end right there. To potentially block a little bit more. I mean, we will take a little bit of damage by this Trunks, but it's not really too bad. We should be good, like, sort of moving forward here. Now, again, that raid event has had the rewards significantly buffed, right? Like, they have really upped a lot of the rewards over there compared to what it used to be like, right? Okay, so here, we'll go Vegeta first. I do want to give him all this Ki. That'll go ahead and heal us up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and transform into Super Trunks. Obviously, Super Trunks will be able to do a good amount of damage. I think Vegeta, Super Vegeta, does also give a buff to STR type. So that's going to be pretty good. So I'm going to give him that. I do want to get him, him get us to healing. And we'll go ahead and have 18. I'll grab these Tech type orbs so that 18 can super attack. And then give us the attack lowering. It does seem like Yardrat Super Saiyan Goku, him getting the stun off does seem very, very important. I am wondering if it would be better to rock the LR androids as one leader and then have, whatchamacallit, the friend Int Cell as your second leader. That might be a better way to go about this. I don't want to bring the LR androids to the next stage because the next stage is tech, but definitely super attacking is an issue. I'm seeing that. Just with the 4 Ki from the 2 cells, you know, a lot of these units aren't linking the best here. So, you know, you are going to definitely run into some RNG. As you're EZAing the Vegeta and Trunks units and the Goku and Gohan units, it does progressively get easier, right? Because you're going to be able to sort of power them up as you're going through. So, okay, so we do want to make a little bit of changes here. Against this unit, the enemy we're fighting is Tech, right? So Android 16 will completely tank everything. I've been telling people for a while now that Android 16 is a good unit to Rainbow and use, because especially in Dokkan Battlefield, right? So people will say, no one rainbowed these units, no one's using these units, no one's talking about these units. That's bullshit. This Android 16 is very good for Dokkan Battlefield. He reduces damage by 55% against type advantage. I haven't done a rainbow video on him yet, but I rainbowed him for this reason. He's going to be good here the same way he would be good in Dokkan Battlefield. I think the rest of these units are fine. You know what? This Gohan, after he Easy A's, is going to be crazy as well, because he gives 77% to all types and the Kamehameha category buff. So, like, you know, if you've got him, which, again, that Gohan is the same thing. If you're a player who's been playing for a real long time, chances are pretty good that you have that, not LR Gohan, did I call him LR Gohan? But chances are pretty good that you have that Gohan, at least one copy of him, right? And again, you know, if you bobbed him, I don't know what to tell you. I've been telling people not to bob units for a while. You know, I think it probably would be better. Okay, so going up against the Vegeta and Trunks one, maybe bringing an LR Androids, but not bringing an Int Cell as your leader would be the move. And then here, you definitely want 2 Int Cells. I think that's the way to go here. Okay, so we're definitely going to have Goku go ahead and do this. That will be good. 18 will be able to lower his attack, so we'll go ahead and keep that right there. And then Goku and Gohan, right there, boom, they can go ahead and get stack their defense up a little bit. So this is definitely going to be a lot cleaner of a run. I think that first run, I did just get a little bit unlucky, right? Like, we just had some bad luck. Yeah, Goku, get those dodges for me, my boy. There we go. 50% chance to dodge. That Goku is good. Again, I told Cats to rainbow him a while back. So, like, you know, if you guys don't have a lot of these units rainbowed, like, I don't know. I don't really... Like, I don't think you need all of them rainbowed, right? But clearly, like, there is definitely some difficulty here. Like, this isn't just a complete, like, steamroll, right? But this is based upon free-to-play units. This is not really, like, summonable units are the must, like, go-to. Alright, can I get a super attack with Cell? I can't, can I? Let's see, that's 3, 6, 8? I can, that's a super attack. Okay, good. We'll give him that super attack. That's very, very good. 16 doesn't need a super attack. I also gave my 16 20 dodge, by the way. I think 20 dodge is the way to go with Android 16. That will maximize his defensive value, because 16 is not going to do damage. He is entirely a defensive unit, right? So I feel like, again, maximizing his defensive potential is the way to go. Don't super attack in the last slot. Okay, good. And I think we should be able to finish this off right here. This should be it. We'll do this. Yep. Yeah, this is the way to go. Is this a super attack? 3, 6. I think that is a super attack. That is a super attack. Okay, yep, we're out of here. This is done. Boom. And then super attack with 18. I do think this second stage does seem to be way easier because the Int Cells have type advantage, and you have Android 16. I think that, like, the difficulty is definitely going to be from that first stage, because you don't have a million great Int units to just steamroll. Let's do one more run. I don't think the normal hard stages are really going to be that bad, but you do have to run those as well. Let me run the first stage again, but I want to try and use the LR Androids, but not bring my Int Cell, and see how that works, if that will maybe be a bit better. But AGL Super Vegeta definitely is going to be very useful in this one right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of Cell. Let's bring the LR Androids in. And I guess that's it. That's what this is. So this is a squad we're gonna try. Let's see how this works, if this one is going to work any better. Because now having 2 AGL units, I think, would give us a little bit more of an advantage. And I am noticing Yardrat Goku is just, he does seem like he's going to be one of the most valuable units that you're going to be able to rock here. Seems like his stunning chance, his counters, depending upon how it works, his dodges, all of these could be very, very good. Alright, no super attack for the LR Androids. It's unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. We're just going to keep going. We'll go ahead and get a super attack for Yardrat Goku right there. And we'll get a super attack for Goku and Gohan. So this is going to be better, right? The LR Androids, we don't have... 7,000. That's more than I would like. 18 is actually very helpful here with her lowering attack. That's a very, very helpful ability. We got an additional super attack from the LR Androids. That's good. I would expect a lot of players who have been playing for a while should have the LR Androids. They're another free-to-play unit. Very, very easy to obtain. You do have to do a lot of grinding to get them, but nowadays you can, like, one-shot those events. Those events do not carry a lot of difficulty. Stuff like the old Tech Golden Frieza Dokkan event, the old Buhan Dokkan event. All those Dokkan events, honestly, are not that difficult. Okay, so this doesn't really matter. We could just get a whole bunch of super attacks in, and we're going to easily win. All right, I do wish I had not died in that first run. I'm on my soapbox like, this is not that bad. And then we take an L. But hey, we got the double W. If you get the stun from Yardrat Goku, like, you're in the clear. Like, just those 2 turns alone is definitely going to give you enough time to where you're going to be able to walk out of here with a W pretty easily. And then in this next rotation, Super Vegeta is just going to be so good. I think I am going to go ahead and Rainbow this AGL Super Vegeta, by the way. Let's do this. Yep. That's exactly what we're doing. I am going to Rainbow this AGL Super Vegeta for sure. It'll make it a lot better. So if you can Rainbow any of these units for this event, I do highly recommend it. AGL Super Vegeta and Int Cell are not required to beat these. Just the free-to-play units are able to get this done. Like, I don't know. I guess a lot of the complaints I did see was people don't like the nerfed rewards from this EZA, but the Raid EZA had the rewards buffed to compensate. So I like this, personally. They're actually giving us a reason to farm up some of these units. You're not going to catch me complaining about this event. I personally love it. I do. This, and people are going to say, oh, it's just like the old LR Goku days. No. The reason that was so bad when you had to do LR Prime Battle Goku with Super Strike units, I did it back in the day before it was changed. The reason that was so bad is because you had to do it like 500 times. You legitimately had to do the stage like 200 times or some bullshit like that. Like a lot of runs where, you really could die. This is not nearly as hard as that was. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I am going to Rainbow that AGL Super Vegeta because it looks like he's going to be very helpful in this first stage. The second stage is honestly a joke, especially if you have Int Cell. If you have Int Cell, you're going to cream pie this stage every time. Like, if you just use this same squad right here, which, again, is all free-to-play units except for Int Cell. But if you don't have Int Cell, you can just use the LR androids and try your best to hide them. That'll get it done. So, again, I guess I do understand some of the complaints because it's not easy, but like there's tons of easy things to do in the game. Like this is a change. This is refreshing. This is good. I think the complaints should be about the infinite Dragon Ball history mode or whatever. Like that, like they teased that as big difficulty and it was a joke. It was a joke. This event is definitely harder than that event. I love this Extreme Z area. I don't care. I love it. I mean, let me know what y'all think. Give me details about it. Thanks for watching. Good luck doing this. And remember, one other thing I want to mention. People don't like you have to use stamina for this as well. I guess I do get that. But they're not telling you to get this done in one day. There's weeks to do this. And the thing is, as you do it, Goku and Gohan and Vegeta and Trunks are going to get stronger because you can EZA them through the process. Then when this Gohan gets his EZA in 5 days, he becomes the best leader to use for these events because he becomes Kamehameha category, and then he also gives all types, 3 key and 77% to stats. So this is just going to get easier as the days go on. You don't have to rush to beat it in one day. I love the event. Tell me if y'all think I'm crazy or what. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.